Okay, today I want to share about how are you going to open and close ALWC. I think after selling so many ALWC in my life, from A-Life Signature until now, I think I did my TOT basically based on A-Life Signature and ALWC series of policy. All right? So you guys should actually see how I do this. Now, if you don't look at this first, don't look at this first, look at me first. Look at me first. All right? You guys all like to read numbers, but look at me first. Now, ALWC, this product is suitable for who? As what the company says, this is actually middle income and slightly up, then you can consider buying this. Anybody that is middle lower income cannot afford to buy this because the minimum coverage is 350,000. So let me just put it this way. What is your ideal client to buy ALWC? His monthly income must be above 5,000 to 8,000. Minimum. You have to look for people like that. Number two, this guy is buying either the second policy, okay? Very rare that they buy first policy, this one. Normally they buy medical card, ALL and all that, right? Buying second policy or third policy, where they want to increase their coverage. They just married or just have baby or is having a family now. Number four, if you can find business people. So this is the ideal clientele. A general worker with JKR cannot afford this policy. All right? This has to fulfill so that you don't waste your time doing ALWC and you cannot afford. Right? This is the ideal clientele. So how do I actually start selling ALWC? By creating a need. So my number one sales idea is income replacement. All right? So I'm going to talk about income replacement for who? For a corporate staff. A person who makes 5,000 to 10,000, who has a disposable income to actually save up 500 ringgit to 600 ringgit a month. Okay? A person that can save up 500 to 600 ringgit a month. Right? Now, don't focus our mind too much on the saving part. At this moment, because of the projection at 5%, you cannot do much about it. All right? But I always start with what, what is the best way to handle an objection? The best way to handle an objection is to prevent an objection. Okay? Before they even ask you why return so low, you give them a statement to start with. So what I did with the client is that I tell them, you know what, our ALWC proposal now is based on 5% projection, which last time we are based on 9%. Now at 5%, our returns are always showed lower. But I assure you, and then I take out equity plus. Equity plus from inception, this longest serving funds. From inception until now has grown 332%, 323%. If I just use the stupid way to just divide 21 years, just divide only, easier to understand. It is 16% return every year, year on year. If you put $1 there, today is 3 ringgit plus. So it's 16%. So what I'm going to tell my client is that our past record has shown that we can do more than 10% consistently every year for the last 20 years. What do you think? Why would you think that we can't deliver another 10-15% every year for the next 20 years? Right? So whatever projected, I tell them, whatever projected on the paper is only 5% and it's not real. You should get at least double or triple of what you should get from this projection. Get it? So from there, I prevented, all right, the objection that coming through. It works. It works for a few of my clients. They stop asking about how much they get already by answering this, okay? So you start with what? This guy income replacement, do you still remember the Yap Boon Swee way now? After I do this, you guys must do role play one, okay? Now, if you're a, okay, this is Alif. Say if I'm presenting to you, Alif, okay? This is Alif. Alif, you have a job now? Do you work? Yes, of course you work. Everybody works. You work for what? For money, right? All this money comes to you, you pay your phone, your mother's grocery. You must say things that is matters to him. For him, mother grocery is matters to him. So I'm saying the mother's grocery right now. You pay what? You pay for your house, all your bills, your motor, your dating meals and all that, right? Whatever that is left is called what? Savings, right? Whatever that is left for savings, if you don't use for your LV bag lah, or your expensive holiday, whatever, then it goes into your retirement fund. Secondary to what you have in EPF, correct? This is what we want, ma. That's the life we go through. Everybody is the same. You're a businessman, whatever, also the same. You work, you make money. Businessman has another thing, but everything goes here, correct or not? Whatever you get is after tax already, correct? As a general, as a corporate staff. Now, but Alif, for this thing to work and have a happy life, right? There's two things you must fulfill. Number one, you cannot be sick. You must continue to work until you retire. Number two, you cannot die. You cannot die too young. If today, Alif, something happens to you and you're sick and you're not able to work, right? Do you think your boss will keep giving you salary until you die? Not me lah. Saying, will not answer lah.
No.
Okay? So, no. Once you cannot work, your boss will take away your salary. And you cannot go and work for other people because you cannot pass MedEx also. Right? Once you have no money, your grocery, your house, your bill, your motors, your dating money all gone. Girlfriend, I don't know lah. No more dating, where got girlfriend? Right? What happens to your savings? You will start using your savings, right, to support yourself. You're not dead, ma. Right or not? So you start using your savings. What happened to your retirement? Forget about it lah. If you are sick and you're not able to work, you straight come here. You retire. You retire very poor. It is a horrible way to die. To be poor and unable to work. But Alif, life is good. Here we are trying to solve, we are giving you a solution. The solution is that we can handle these two things for you. Today, if you take a $500,000 ALWC policy here, we can solve your problem. How? If anything happens to you, if the person is sick or the person died too young, or the person cannot work, tak boleh kerja, TBD, right or not? Tak boleh kerja, TBD. AIA will pay $500,000 here, straight away. Right? You will still retire, but you retire very rich. With this money, we will solve all your problems here. You can pay your bills. You can still bring your mother for grocery. Your expenses will be smaller. You pay your house. You can still pay for a motorbike. You can still enjoy life at the least. And at the end of the day, if nothing happens to you, you will still have dignity lah, living the life you want to. But it works two ends. Today, you pay me 500. The policy is what? 699, right? This one. This is 350,000. Let's say this one. Today, you save 800 ringgit per month into AIA. At the end, when you're 70 years old, We're going to give you back all your money, return back your money. Now, although it doesn't look very convincing, right? But you can actually solve this one by doing A saver a bit. By putting a bit A saver, you can actually bring it back up, right, Moses?
Yeah.
This is normal premium. This is no A saver.
This one, entry age is which age?
It's 70,
No, entry age.
30.
Put the basic.
All right?
Um,
Male 30, non-smoker. Save every month 800 ringgit with us. At the end of the day, you will still get back your retirement fund. Because either way, you're going to save for retirement anyway. So why not do it here? If you're sick, unable to work, let us settle your issues for you. If you're not sick and you're well and you work until you retire at 70, we give you your money with interest. How good is that? That would be fantastic, right? So your job now today is to take care of yourself by doing this. Right? Okay, so now I want you guys to actually do a role play. Really. Sit with each other, do a role play with each other. If you want to sell ALWC, you need to do this.